Do you find that holiday type food and festivities can feel like a real digression from your daily fertile lifestyle and diet regime? Does this leave you feeling a bit stressed and perhaps vulnerable during the holiday season? My name is Marie Gonzer. I'm a licensed acupuncturist, TCM practitioner, owner of Yin Bloom Women's Care, and co founder of Fertile Bloom. Today, I wanted to speak with you a little bit about the stressors that can come up when you're trying to conceive during the holidays and how you can relax, knowing that many of the foods that we are eating during the holidays are actually working to boost your fertility and improve your health. When you're trying to conceive, the holidays can often feel a bit like an emotional roller coaster as friends and family come together and are cheerful, joyful, and celebrating. It's difficult if you're experiencing feelings of loss, loneliness, and sometimes longing and grief, especially because the holidays are often centered around children. For many women, also friends and family can ask questions about your fertility journey that can be a bit of a challenge, or sometimes they have stopped asking at all, which is equally challenging. So, this can all be a pretty emotional and sometimes stressful process as you get together with your friends and your family. In addition to the emotional struggle, I often find that women feel a bit stressed about the fact that they no longer can control their daily lifestyle and exercise regimes that they've put into place. So, in terms of eating healthier, maybe you're cooking more at home. Many women have eliminated coffee and alcohol. So, this time often brings a lot of like sugary, delicious foods and more drinking. And so, that can feel a little bit more like you don't have control. Oftentimes, people will just say, okay, well, I'll just get through the holidays and then start back up with my fertile lifestyle and diet exercise regime back in January. And sometimes this is difficult because as every month passes, it feels like another marker of time. So to feel like you have, 2 months where you can't really be implementing or continuing with your healthy preconception care plan can really cause a lot of unneeded stress. So I wanted you to focus on more like what you can control over these next couple of months. So I wrote a blog and listed some of the foods that are actually amazing for fertility. So often the foods that people are cooking over the holidays are wonderful at boosting your fertility. Things like sweet potatoes, fresh cranberries, pomegranate, walnuts, kale, quinoa, things like that. So, a lot of these traditional holiday dishes are actually amazing at helping boost your fertility. And I went into detail about how each food is useful. In a nutshell, a lot of these foods have amazing antioxidants, which is going to be great for egg and for sperm health. A lot of them, too, are anti inflammatory, which is going to be really important in the preconception process. So go ahead and take a look at those foods. There's 10 listed there. In addition to that, I also included a link to nutritionist Elizabeth Ryder's Thanksgiving ebook. So she takes these foods that I've listed and has wonderful recipes for you to go ahead and look at. So these are great foods, but of course, it's all about how you cook it. So if you are going to be adding a bunch of different types of sugars, then that's going to be more less fertility boosting. So that's why I wanted to put a link to recipes in there. So you can use these foods, but then in a really, really healthy way to support your fertility. So go ahead and check it out and leave your comments below.